2006 Bentley Flying Spur. Obviously the 4-door Continental GT if you like. 6-litre W12, nice big 20-inch wheels on it. And it's finished in diamond black, which is a metallic. It is almost a very, very dark grey if you look at that. Very, very dark. We'll start on the front driver's quarter. Obviously parking sensors on the front. This chrome trim down the bottom's all nice and clean. The bumper meets up with the front wing tidally. If we look down this driver's side, you can see it is nice and straight, not full of ripples or anything like that. All 4 wheels are nice and clean. There's no real sign of any curbing on that one specifically, but we'll check the rest as we go around. 4 matching Pirelli P0s on it with good tread left. So that's always good because I imagine they're not a cheap tyre. Front wing, nice and clean. It's got a couple of little light scuff marks in it. The whole car really wants a really good polish. It's obviously been washed with a sponge a lot. Very small little mark just here. As we go down this driver's side, if we have a look along the sill, you can see A, that sill's massive, and B, it's lovely and tidy. Little scuff on the corner of the wing mirror there, just a very faint one. And we have had a chip or something here touched in, but it's with a flat black, so it's quite obvious. It wants cleaned off and touched in with the right colour. Coming up this pillar, that's all nice and tidy. All the way down to this large expanse at the rear. Again, nice and tidy. The roof, lovely and flat, no ripples. Sunroof car, around the sunroof's nice and clean. All the way around. Check the other side as we go. Coming down this driver's side. Quite often these chrome trims go a bit milky and horrible. And you get a little bit of corrosion underneath, but this one, as you can see, all the way forward, lovely and clean all the way down. Same with the black trims, again, quite often these will sort of bubble up, but they're nice on all sides. Rear driver's side door, again, nice and clean, no real marks or damage on it. Behind the handles and things is good, it's not been opened with rings on or anything like that. We do have a slight chip just in the corner of the door there. And every Flying Spur I think we've ever seen or had has a slight bit of hazing in these back quarter lights. You can just see it. Only time you ever see it, where you don't see it, is when it's got tinted windows, whereas this car's got factory clear glass, which I personally prefer. So you can't just see it. It's only just round the seal. It's on every single one I think I've ever seen. Rear arch, lovely and clean all the way around. Another good wheel, no sign of any curbing on that one. Another good Pirelli P0. Again, we're going to have another look up the side of the car from here. Round up to the back, you've got 2 massive, bright, clean tail lights. No sign of any sort of cracking or fading in those. Lower half of the bumper, that's all nice and tidy. You've got a slight scratch just here where something's been caught going into the boot. Tailgate itself is lovely and clean. There's no ripples or dents in that. Like I say, a really good, proper detail on this car. Good clean, good polish, and then seal it up, and it would look like a different car. It looks very good as it does now, but it would make it next level. If we look down this rear passenger side, again, nice and straight. These body lines are all nice and sharp all the way down. Obviously, if the car had been painted and filled with filler, they'd be a bit wavy. Another good wheel, another good Pirelli P0. This arch, lovely and sharp all the way around. Have a look at the sill on this side, and again, nice and tidy all the way along. Rear door on the passenger side, nice and clean. Same story on this side for the black trim and the chrome trim. No sign of any corrosion underneath. Got a little chip in it just here. Again, we can have a look at the roof from there. This one has a tiny little bit of that sort of misting in it, but not bad at all. Both doors on this side, nice and clean, no real marks on them. Front wing, again, same story, nice and tidy. You've got a very small scuff here, but you can only just see it. I'll bet money that will polish out. And then onto the bonnet. 1 or 2 very small stone chips, which is what you'd expect. There's one there, but nothing major. The chrome on the grille's nice. All 4 headlights, lovely and clear. Lower half of the bumper's good. It's not been rammed into any curbs or anything like that. And the bonnet itself, lovely and straight. No ripples or dents or anything like that. Same goes for sort of the leading edge across the top of the windscreen, things like that. So we've got diamond black on the outside. And this lovely tan on the inside with the larger wood set. Ventilated seats in the front and the rear, I believe, but we'll double check. So loads of adjustment, lumbar, air, memory, and then you've also got Air conditioned seats, so hot and cold, 3 ways each way, so 3 ways hot, 3 ways cold. What else have we got spec wise? We've got the adjustable suspension, so you can choose I think it's 5 or 6 settings between comfort and sport. Electric rear blind, obviously the suspension lifts up and down on the air. CD player, aircon, nav, all the other stuff you'd expect from a Bentley. And then we've got cruise and all your steering wheel buttons with all these sort of lovely nailed accessories. 83,818 miles on this one. And again, I'm told it's got good service history, so if you check the description, we'll detail what we know in the way of service history, where it's been, things like that. No real signs of any wear or anything worth noting on there. On that driver's seat, the same story for the steering wheel. All leather steering wheel, two-tone colours, nice and clean. Dash top is lovely and straight and tidy as well. All around here, quite often these get sort of abused. People trying to find the key in the dark, things like that, but that's lovely and clean. In the rear, and again, you've got heated and cooled seats in the back as well, which is really nice. We've got massaging as well, that's cool. And lumbar support. It is basically a limo anyway. And then you've got your rear aircon controls. Carpet set all the way around is lovely. We do have mats for it there in the boot. Headlining, obviously leather headlining on these, lovely and clean. Let's say a sunroof car as well. Pop this boot and have a look in there. There we go. Like I say, we've got a set of mats there. Rear carpet, the boot carpet set nice and clean. Have a look under here. No spare wheel with this one, but you've got the sort of the tyre saver and the pump and all the other bits and bobs you'd expect. Try and shut that with a bit more grace. We do have the trickle charger plug there should you want it. I believe that was an optional extra. Soft close rear boot. And then again, you've got your air conditioning on this side. All the wood is gorgeous all the way around. No real signs of any wear in the back. Lovely and clean. All your cup holders and everything come out as you would expect them to. Ashtrays don't look like they've ever been used as well, which is always a bonus. No smells of sort of moisture or smoke or anything like that in there either. And then front passenger side, nice clean door card. All the door shuts are nice and clean all the way around. And again, front passenger seat, no real sign of any wear, nice and tidy. It's not shiny, it's nice and firm. You've got pretty much the same setup as the driver's side, so air, massaging, air conditioned, all your bolsters and all that sort of stuff. Now under the engine bay we have got, lift that to do that, and then it becomes is a 6-litre W12 twin turbo, all the power in the world. I believe when they came out with the fastest 4-seater in the world, but I'll need to double check. But again, you've got covers everywhere, so you can't see a whole amount, but there's no sign of any sort of fluids leaking or anything dropping down from under there. The underside of the bonnet's nice and tidy. If you look under there again, you can see no sign of any fluids coming out. Get it started up. So on these early ones, it's key in, foot on the brake, off you go. And again, you've got all this media set up. So on here we've got obviously your air conditioning, nav, all your car information, and then you can do things like you can hit the button and adjust your suspension from comfort to sport, whatever you might want to do. And then up here you've got your trip. Now it is saying that it's got a bulb out, so I will have a little look at that, see if we can work out which one it is. We do have, if I give them a flash, we've got headlights and everything. It doesn't tell me what the bulb is, but I'll have a little look into it and work it out. There's only so many it can be. Like I say, 83,818 miles. Other than that, no warning lights on there. So there you have it. 2006 Bentley Flying Spur in diamond black. If you've got any questions, please give us a shout. We are open every day for viewings. Just let us know. We'll make sure someone's here for you. And if not, let us know. We can do video calls. We can answer any more questions you might have. Send extra photos, extra videos, whatever you might need. Just let us know. Thank you.